today's Messy Church, we're going to explore the story of Paul and Silas. Paul and Silas were followers of Jesus, and they moved to different countries to tell other people about Jesus and how much Jesus loved them. But this made some people really angry. They didn't want to hear this. They didn't want to know about it. And at one point in the story we're going to look at, they were ordered to go to prison. They got beaten and then put in chains because they wanted to share about Jesus. So one of the crafts was making chains, but you can make them out of paper, can't you? Or foam. These were foam. And card. You could perhaps make a lock for them. But these are good because at some point in the story they get broken. And this is because the miracle that God made happen. The prison began to shake. And it says in the Bible that all the prisoners' chains fell off. Not only did Paul and Silas have chains on, the guard was told to make sure they didn't escape, so they were put in the inner dungeon, and it says their feet were clamped in stocks, so that meant they couldn't move. No way of escaping. For the craft, I've made crazy feet, and I've put those on a piece of black card, which then you can stick on a piece of A4 card which is bent over like that. It's divided into two, and then you can draw Paul and Silas where their feet are. The window of the jail comes down, and you can keep them securely locked away by putting pipe cleaners through the holes. Or another way of doing it was with lolly sticks, the bars at the windows. Paul and Silas, no way of escaping. But God caused an amazing miracle to happen. At midnight, Paul and Silas were singing and praying to God. And the other prisoners were listening and thinking, what the heck are they doing? An earthquake shook the jail and all the chains fell off. Paul and Silas didn't escape though. They had the opportunity. They didn't go. They stayed where they were. Because of their actions that night, the guard came to know Jesus. He started to follow Jesus, and all his family did as well. That was an amazing end to that story. The last craft is a spinner for a board game. I stuck the spinner on with a split pin. There's a key on one side and a jail window on the other, and I cut those out with different collage materials. You can draw them or colour them. We're really good at making up ideas. But the thing is, with this game, it was meant to be a game with a big group of people, and we could herd them into the prison, and then somebody can come along and spin and see if you can get out of prison by answering a question right. And if you got the question right, everyone could come out of prison. Hooray! But due to the virus, we can't play a game like that at church. Whether you can play it at home, if you've got some friends round, or soft toys could be in the prison. I'm not sure, but I think you could make some really good designs for a game, or some really good ideas of how to use a spinner. Let us know. That would be really interesting and great to find out what you do. Have fun.